morning. Our story for today is Pipsi, Nature Detective, the Lunchnapper. And the story is by Rick Donato and illustrated by Tracy Bishop. It's about a little girl who goes on a camping trip, nature hike, to find clues, but somebody steals their lunch. You'll enjoy the book. It's a good one, and I hope you have fun. See you soon.
It was a wonderful day for a school trip. This is going to be the best school trip ever, Pipsi told her friend Alfred Z. Turtle. Hurry, we're going on a nature scavenger hunt in the woods. Alfred hurried slowly because that's how turtles hurried. Can't forget our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Pipsi loved scavenger hunts, especially nature scavenger hunts. After all, she was a nature detective. Pipsi and Alfred arrived just in time. Welcome, nature explorers, Ranger Nancy said. Are you ready for a real adventure? Yes, everyone cheered. Great, she said. Pick a nature buddy and let's get started. Pipsi picked Alfred naturally. Pipsi's twin friends, Lexi and Max, picked each other. Pipsi's next-door neighbor, Bucky, picked Dewey. Here is the list of 7 wonders of nature, said Ranger Nancy. If you find all 7, you'll win a prize. She gave each of them a camera. Every time you see something on the list, take a picture. Your buddy is a turtle. Ha ha, Dewey laughed. Turtles are too slow. A turtle is a terrible partner. Pipsi scowled. Sometimes Dewey could be rude. Alfred is the perfect partner. He's clever and fun, and he knows all about nature. Plus, he rides a scooter better than anyone I know. Nature scavenger hunters, when you hear this whistle, the hunt is over, Ranger Nancy said. Ready, set, get going. Come on, Alfred, it's time to find our 7 wonders of nature, Pipsi said. Pipsi started for the woods and stopped. Alfred, where's our lunch? It was here just a minute ago, and now it's gone. Looks like we have a lunchnapper. Looks like we have a nature hunt and a mystery to solve, Pipsi said. What could be better than that? Groovy, but not lunch. Alfred looked down on the ground. He saw something crawling. Something crawling. That's excellent, said Pipsi. That's number 4 on our list. Pipsi looked up to the treetop. Look, Alfred, a bird nest hole. We found number 1 on the list, too, an animal's home. Nice, but not lunch. Tap, tap, tap. Pipsi and Alfred heard a noise. Alfred, that's a clue, Pipsi said. That tapping tells us what kind of bird made the nest. And there he is, Pipsi said, a woodpecker, something flying. Wowee, we found 3 things already. Grumble, rumble. What's that noise? Pipsi asked. That's a clue that someone needs to eat. It was Alfred's stomach. He was getting hungry. Pipsi was getting hungry too. Let's go back to that rock and look for clues to find our lunch, she said. Pipsi and Alfred searched high and low and round and round. Suddenly Pipsi heard Alfred cry out, Owie zowie! Oh no, something was stuck in Alfred's foot. Let me see. That could be a clue, Pipsi said. It was a porcupine quill. Was the porcupine the lunch thief? Porcupines are nocturnal. That means they only come out at night, Pipsi said. So no thief, but found a sign the animal was here. Alfred pointed to footprints on the ground. He thought they were Dewey's, but was Dewey the lunch thief? Those aren't Dewey's footprints, Pipsi told Alfred. Those are deer tracks, and there are the deer. We just found number 2 on the list, animal tracks, Pipsi said. They walked deeper into the woods looking for lunch clues. Before long they saw Bucky and Dewey with a lunch bag that looked just like theirs. There are the Lunchnapper's. Dewey reached into the bag and took out a hot dog. Nope, not their lunch. Ooh, cold hot dogs. Over there, Pipsi shouted, More animal tracks. It looks like the animal was dragging something. Maybe it's our lunch. Let's make this mystery history. They followed the tracks toward the sound of a gurgling stream. Beavers, Pipsy said. I don't think they stole our lunch. Beavers mostly eat trees and plants, and they aren't dragging our lunch. Those are the marks their big flat tails make when they walk. Pipsy and Alfred still hadn't found their lunch, but they had found number 6, something swimming. Good news, Alfred. We just need a picture of number 7, our favorite wonder, and then we'll have everything on the list. But Alfred looked sad. Even his shell drooped a little. Their lunch was still missing. Don't give up, Alfred. Without a doubt, we'll figure this out. Pipsy opened her detective notebook and wrote down the facts. I wish I had wings. Alfred flapped his arms. He wished he could fly. Then he'd be able to look down and see who took their lunch. Pipsy jumped up. Alfred, that's it. You just gave me a big clue. I have a hunch who took our lunch, and I know how to prove it. Pipsy looked at their pictures carefully. Yes, I'm right. The lunch thief is... Ranger Nancy blew her whistle. The scavenger hunt was over, and they didn't have a picture of their favorite wonder. Alfred Shell had a terrible case of droopsies now. Don't worry, Alfred, Pipsy said. We do have everything we need. You'll see. Everyone gathered around Ranger Nancy. Dewey, Bucky didn't have something swimming, but Lexi and Max had pictures of everything. We have everything too, Pipsy chimed in. A bird's nest, deer tracks, a porcupine quill, a worm crawling, a woodpecker flying, beavers swimming. Pipsy smiled, and there's a picture of our favorite wonder of nature, with the thief who took our lunch. Our favorite wonder of nature is Alfred, Pipsy said, and there's the lunch thief behind him, a crow. Good work, Pipsy, Ranger Nancy said, but Alfred can't be your favorite wonder because he was on your team. The winners are Lexi and Max. It's okay, Alfred, said Pipsy. That was still the best school trip ever. We solved the mystery, and you're still my favorite wonder of nature. Case closed. Now let's find something to eat. I hope you enjoyed the book. It was a